I got some news about those pursuit milestones. Apparently, these things are thrown out there by blacklist racers. They're challenges to anyone who thinks they got what it takes to beat their records. If you want to get your name out there, this is the way to do it. The more pursuit milestones you beat, the more notorious you become on the blacklist.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Need for Speed Most Wanted. I'm Olive Branch, and in this episode we're going to trick out our rides and race some new stuff. So I'm going to start out with the Chevrolet. Maze in the thread said that they want a very Americana style Chevrolet. So I'm going to work on that while keeping it as stock as possible. By the way, before I continue, I wanted to name drop Rorak. He was the person who said that the performance pieces taken from the Blacklist Racers were better than the performance pieces offered by the shop. Anyway, let's get customizing. Alright, and our Chevrolet has become Americana'd. Look at that. Look at that beautiful flag on the side right there. But this is not the only change I've done to it. I have also added a custom gauge. Look at that. Red, white, and blue. Perfect. And now I am about to commit a travesty to humanity. You guys said to make this wonderful looking Mitsubishi right here the ugliest piece of trash you've ever seen. I don't know what came over you, but the majority of you said we want to see this thing looking ugly. So instead of cutting it through it like I did with the Chevrolet, I'm actually going to show every change I do to it. First things first, you guys said body kits. You want body kit number 2. Well, there you go. I'm adding that to the cart. As for the gaudiest spoiler, let's see what's gaudy here. Reaper. This slingshot looks pretty damn gaudy, but let's look at the tuner ones. Nope. We're gonna go with the second one, slingshot. There we go. Let's add that to the car. Oh my goodness, it's already looking terrible. Let's see these rims. Can't use those yet. Those look pretty gaudy. Let's go with those. And what's next? We gotta get the double V hood. So double V. There it is. Double V. And man, we're getting close to the limit of our cash here. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to come back here when we got some extra cash. You guys asked for the twister offset. There we go. And it looks like we don't have enough money to continue buying things here, so I'm gonna cut away real fast for me to race, get some extra cash, and we'll continue making this Eclipse the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Alright guys, I've got enough money. Let's continue making this horror a reality. I hope you guys know what you've voted for, because I checked it out ahead of time and it looks disgusting. Anyway, first things first, paint. Metallic pink. That's what it looks like. And we're getting it. Hot, ugly pink. After that, you guys asked for some horrible pus yellow paint rim. This is pretty pus yellow right here. Adding that. You guys also asked for the ugliest decals you can put on. They're all pretty ugly if you ask me, but I'm gonna get this. Let's go with Avis. I don't even know what Avis wheels are, but let's go with them. And we're gonna get some for the rear window too. Some Avis windows for the back. Yeah, Avis wheels. And after that, you guys said the Sonic custom gauge, but you didn't give me a color, so I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna follow the spirit of the car. Green and pink and ugh. This is just offending my eyes just to look at it. And what else you guys asked for? You asked blue window tint. Blue window tint. Let's see. Blue, medium blue, and not much difference. Let's go with dark blue. It looks a little bit less destructive to my eyes. And vinyls. You guys asked for the puke green racing strips. Let's see here. Can't see them because of the damn pink. Ah, here we go. Let's go with this color. Puke green. Oh dear me, this is offensive. This is so offensive. There, but at least that's green, and let's see what's ugly. Ugly racing strips. Oh dear me, this looks pretty ugly right here. It looks like a watermelon. But what else? It looks disgusting. Green, green, green. Let's go with the watermelon look. I mean, it looks actually kind of funny to drive, so let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Nah, the racing flag. No, I don't want the racing flags. I actually want that green. Look at this monstrosity, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we are driving this episode. Metallic pink, ugly, puke green, shocking pink. Ugh. I'm just glad that this is only going to happen for a small while. Poor Mitsubishi. It has been so abused. Alright. Let's buy this. And now, time to race this thing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new mode style. This is Speed Trap. In Speed Trap, it is not whether you win first or last that matters. It's how much cumulated speed you have from recording your time standing with the cops. Those icons on the minimap down there, those are speedometer readers. You have to go as fast as you can through them, and you get a time. Or not a time, you get a speed. For every speedometer or speed trap that you pass, that speed recorded by it gets added to the total. The winner is the one who has the total speed accumulated by the end of the race. The most speed accumulated, not necessarily the first place. If you finish in first place, you do cause the other racers to lose speed until they cross the finish line. So even though you may be losing when you cross the finish line by a total accumulated miles per hour, you can still win. Vice versa, if you have a lot of speed accumulated but you actually finish second or third, doesn't matter as long as at the end of the day you have the most speed out of everybody else. The trick to Speed Trap is to hit your nitro as soon as you can to build up speed before the before the speed trap is within range. That way you can artificially inflate your speed. It also helps to try and dick over the other racers by hitting them aside or driving them into obstacles. Anything to get them screwed up. And now, because our cars are pretty much all the same, roughly in stats, it actually can be very difficult to pull out a win. Oh, this car is... yeah, that guy is not gonna get a good speed, but that one is. Shit. Still winning, though. We're about 12 miles per... no, we're losing now. Another car got a high speed back there. But hopefully we can make him lose. Oh, yes. The time it took for him to get here. Yeah, he lowered... even though his speed was higher, because I finished first, he took a little bit too long getting to the end. His total top speed lowered, and it left us with 8 miles per hour above him. And you can actually see what position you got and how much speed you hit on each speed trap. That fifth one was pretty bad. But still, 2,500, not so bad.
Yeah, it's Vic here. Keep your mouth shut and listen up. It don't matter to me what you got going on with the other guys. You just make sure you stay out of my way. These are my streets, you got that? You just bow out when you're told and everything will be cool.
That's funny. That's the first time another Blacklist racer other than Razor has called us up to threaten us. So it looks like Vic has got a bit of a chip on his shoulder with about maybe our ride. Anyway, we can't challenge him just yet. We still have some cops to piss off. Well, this is a pickle. I told you guys we'd piss off some cops, but I seem to have already completed the milestones for this. That's because the recording I did for the original milestone got corrupted, and unfortunately I completed all this basically off camera. That does not mean that I'm not going to show you a pursuit though. I'm going to use our ugly-ass Mitsubishi and repeat these bounty challenges. So in other words, I have to tag a minimum of 4 cop vehicles to do this one. I have to get 5,000 bounty in this pursuit, and evade the cops in less than 4 minutes, all at once. That's pretty doable actually, because our heat level is actually very close to level 2, due to the previous chase.
Dispatch, Charlie 18. Yeah, show me 1096 with a party. Details when you're ready. Suspect vehicles, a pink Mitsubishi. Above limit and increasing.
I love how he says that. A pink Mitsubishi.
Going code 3. Dispatch confirmed. This guy's code 6. Request immediate backup.
10-4, Charlie 18. Units have detailed and are en route.
Anyway, the reason that my bounty, or rather my heat, is so high is because, like I said, I ran the milestone challenges with this car, and they they got lowered to 1.5 because I completed the other race events with Dad's Chevy. So every time you run a race or do a pursuit with a car, every other car in your garage loses some heat because the cops are starting to forget about them.
I'm not gonna be able to stop these guys on my own.
Ram the cops. That's 2 cops hit.
Back up. We need to get everything you got here.
Copy, Charlie 18. I've got ground units clearing up and en route.
Trying to destroy these cops for the extra bounty. Getting them to hit each other is always a good idea. And this car's gonna get rocked. Oh, that cop pulled out just in time. Oh dear me, they're boxing me in. That's not good. But they're not smart enough to keep boxing me in. So I'm getting out of here.
Vehicle still mobile. We're still code 3. Number 6 causing too much damage. Let's dial it back and regroup.
That's 2 cruisers destroyed.
We need another unit out here as soon as you can. We just lost a car.
And that's 4 cop cars hit. And the heat level is almost to level 2.
Get me more cover now.
2 minutes away. They are code 3. Hang in there. Bravo 27, I'm just behind you. You guys hang tight. Bravo 27, count me in.
So at level 2, the cops start using new cars. They start using undercover Civic Cruisers, and they start putting up roadblocks. Every time your heat meter goes up, the cops start using different tactics, and they become much more aggressive in general. See what I mean? There's a roadblock right there. Let's be smart and go through the middle, and nope, I guess I took out a cop car on the way.
Vehicle to the dock.
And that's 5,000 bounty. Time to say goodbye to these guys. And just get out of here in 30 seconds. Getting off the highway is the smartest thing to do.
Code 6 may have gotten away. Stand by. I lost him. Get units on my point to set up containment.
Ooh,
Units heading up to the code 3 chase.
so close.
Last reported heading west to the Camden interchange. Call is still code 6. Switch over to tab 2 for quadrant setup. Members are advised to reference their screens for GPS positions.
Now as you can see, the cooldown bar is increasing much slower than before. Every time your heat meter goes up, the cooldown meter rises slower. This is when finding a hidden hiding spot is very important.
I've got a guy here matching the code 6 description. Checking it out now. Send the EMS out here, please.
Alright. Well guys, you can just pretend that the 3 milestones were achieved in this case. I did get 5,000 bounty. I did hit 4 cops, and I did escape in less than 4 minutes, as you can see here. That pursuit lasted 3.5 minutes. 7 vehicles were hit. 4 were completely immobilized. 1 roadblock was dodged. The cost of state was $35,500, and we did 5 infractions with the Mitsubishi. Again, no speeding. But what you gonna do? Anyway, this has been the 5th or 6th episode of Let's Play Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I'll catch you next time, guys. Take care. See ya.